It looks like Dogecoin isn't able to get past the resistance level of 25 cents right now. If so many good things are happening with Dogecoin and the crypto market, including the upcoming Doge upgrade and Ethereum bridge, why exactly are we still trading sideways? In this video, we'll talk about just that. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. First of all, we have to address the fact that Bitcoin's correlation with Dogecoin has dropped a lot. Just a couple of weeks ago it stood at 90, and now it's below 45. This is probably happening because a lot of people are moving from Doge to Cardano, Solana, and XRP. The simple reason behind this is that we don't have any big developments for Dogecoin right now. All of the developments, like the new fees upgrade and Ethereum bridge, are going to take place later this month, or maybe even early October. So right now, people are forgetting about Doge and moving on to other altcoins. The point is that when these updates come out later this month, more people will take an active interest in Dogecoin again. Also, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of things that are spreading FUD in the crypto market right now that are directly affecting Dogecoin's price. Let's start with this news about NFT. We know that the sales for NFT were absolutely booming last month, and it also brought a lot of new holders into the market, thanks to NFT purchases via Ethereum. Well, now it looks like it's fading, and it's partly because of how the Chinese government is spreading some FUD about it. According to them, it's common sense that there is a huge bubble in NFT transactions, and they think NFT buyers that have a financial motive focus on the value of assets rather than appreciating the artwork. A staff reporter from the SCMP thinks once the market enthusiasm and the hype cool down, the value of these strange NFT will decrease significantly. And I think because of FUD like this, the sales for NFT aren't going up. So, the sales volume at OpenSea surpassed $4 billion in August, which was a huge record, and the sales tanked after the crash in cryptos. And now, OpenSea has suffered a huge decline in its NFT volume as well. Analytical data from DappRadar reveals that over the last 7-day period, the sales volume on OpenSea has fallen sharply by almost 50%. Then there's this warning to Coinbase, issued by the SEC. The SEC has threatened to sue Coinbase if the company launches its high-yield lend product. And Coinbase isn't the only company under SEC's radar. There's Ripple and Uniswap too. Still, this isn't the only big move from SEC this week. The SEC has also recently issued a warning on crypto investment scams. In a notice, they said that fraudsters continue to exploit the rising popularity of digital assets to lure retail investors into scams, often leading to devastating losses. Some investors may have FOMO, given the rise in the price of some digital assets in recent years, that they will miss an opportunity to become very wealthy. So, basically, they're trying to keep the retail investors at bay right now, and that's a lot of money just kept on the sidelines because of a notice like this. And then there's this notice from the RBI, the central banker of one of the biggest crypto markets in the world. Its governor recently said that we have serious, major concerns on cryptocurrency with respect to financial stability, and have conveyed the same to the government of India. In June, he also said that we have major concerns on cryptocurrency, which we have conveyed to the government. With regard to advice to investors, well, central banks don't give any investment advice. It's up to each investor to make his own appraisal, to do his own due diligence, and take a very careful call with regard to his own investments. And in July, India's finance minister talked about the impending ban on cryptos. She said that the cabinet note is ready. We have to see when the cabinet can take it up and consider it so that then we can move it. The point is that there are a lot of retail investors in India from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. And because of notices like these, there's some tension in the air about the future of cryptos in India, which is stopping these investors from investing right now. And finally, let's look at all the last factor that is stopping Doge and other cryptos from rising. We heard about the acceptance of ETFs this year, but after SEC's recent moves, it seems unlikely. About this, QCP Capital CEO said that SEC's negative comments on the Bitcoin ETF showed how much the market had been pricing this in, with market whispers that it would even have been approved by OCT, but we're still unsure where this came from. Basically, people had started coming into the market after SEC hinted that it will approve the first one this year. Investors came in because they knew that after its approval, the market is going to absolutely explode. But after SEC's recent actions, it seems unlikely, and that's why retail investors have started selling. Now, before we move forward, I'd just like to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. So you should definitely do proper research before investing anything into crypto. Back to it, let's talk about some really interesting news for Dogecoin and the crypto market from today. It looks like the number of Bitcoin investors is also growing after the crash. More and more people are stocking up on Bitcoin during the crash to make a profit later on. In fact, the third largest Bitcoin wallet has added 490 Bitcoin, which is worth $23 million. This huge move came right when Bitcoin crashed. With it, many investors stocked up as well, hoping for a profit soon. Moving on, there is also news from the Swiss Financial Market Supervisory Authority. They have approved the regulated Swiss exchange, SIX, to launch a digital asset marketplace. The global head of exchanges of SIX said that the digitization of financial markets continues apace, and while the final shape of the market is still evolving, this is an important milestone in providing institutional investors with a safe and robust infrastructure. And then there's the sports crypto movement, which is also doing great. And it had a new breakthrough after the famous French club PSG recently signed a sponsorship deal with Crypto.com. The soccer club and the crypto platform have signed a multi-year agreement, which makes Crypto.com the club's official crypto partner. Now, let's look at a prediction from Rekt Capital. On 8 September, they tweeted that the BTC retrace continues a bit deeper into the major area, shown in orange. That said, BTC is at weekly support right now, shown in blue. The most bullish case for BTC from this point would be to rebound from this blue level and weekly close above the black higher low. That tweet made Bitcoin look pretty bullish. But on 11 September, Rekt Capital changed its stance on it. After his tweet on the 11th of September, things are still looking pretty bad. On the 11th, they tweeted, BTC bounces back from weekly support, shown in blue. However, it is still below the black weekly higher low, which represents a price of 47,400. BTC needs to weekly close above the HL to retain the multi-week uptrend. At the moment, BTC is around $1,000 below the higher low. Now, let's look at Dogecoin's chart for a minute. Currently, Dogecoin is trading at around 25 cents and is still below its 100-day simple moving average. Its 200-day exponential moving average stands 22.8 cents. If Doge falls below that and the MACD center line, we could see it drop to 21 cents from there. Also, because of all the bearish news that we just talked about, it looks certain that we'll trade sideways for a while. Until at least the ETH bridge, some Elon news, or the new Doge upgrade comes out. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.